that aggressive play style. But it looks like we're going to be immediately going into game 2 here. Now, the question was, were we going to see Isabel on the Tetris here? And we actually are going to see Isabel on the Tetris. And a little bit of a change, of course, coming out of the members of Hanran. You're going to be seeing the bomb rushing Splash-O-Matic and bringing out a foil squeezer as well. So that's got a lot of bubble popping power on the side of Hanran here. But an early Stingray from Exy here. That was not even 10 seconds into the game.
Yeah, that was the power of the custom jet, and it's you can almost say it's actually a signature of this weapon, just getting a Stingray immediately and just immediately putting opening pressure on the opponents.
Yeah, and they were able to get the first opening pick on the Hanran, so a little bit different compared to what we saw in the first game. But unfortunately, the counter ray going to be coming out a little bit later, and it quickly shut down. And the shield pop with bomb rush, but a great inkjet shot coming out of the Octo shot. I'm not quite sure who that is. That is Mecha actually on the Octo shot there, able to get another member of Hanran down. So Hanran kind of a little bit on the back foot right now, Drift, but their defense is holding strong right now. So I wouldn't be too worried about Hanran at the moment. As you can see, Isabel tried to push up on the flank with a custom jet on the side of Hanran was there. And I like the fact that both of these teams actually brought a custom jet and not just one.
Yeah, there was actually very different openings with both custom jets. One of them actually used Stinger immediately, and the other just waited until the Rainmaker was picked up.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Isabel tried to jump out there, was not able to do it as Ice with the Stingray. This is... You know what's crazy? I forgot they had Ice almost for a second there, Drift, because this is Ice's moment. Like, this is what Ice is good at, is fast Stingrays, Black Belly Skate Park. That is the Ice thing to do right there. Like, that is something Ice would do. And here comes this Stingray coming out onto the pedestal from Exy. And going to be able to shut down the members of Hanran there. But unfortunately, 2 members on each team go down. So this is a little bit of a stalemate situation at the moment. If they pop the shield, they risk one of the enemy players picking it up. But unfortunately, that is not going to happen in the case, as they were able to provide enough pressure. But Ice doing Ice things again and just getting the ninja pick, unfortunately, quickly shut down. But that is going to force UEIM once again to re-pop the shield here.
Yeah, Mac is here just trying to gain control back of mid, because Rainmaker, that's what you pretty much have to do once you're in this kind of situation.
They did it again. And this time it was Origami who just snuck in, got a couple more points on the Rainmaker. Now UEIM heavily on the back foot right now with these ninja sneaks. They need to get some picks on the Hanran here. The Stingray is going to be coming out from Exy. We're not going to see the counter ray come out from Ice yet. You know Ice is waiting. There's the Stingray from Ice coming from the spawn. Ice definitely jumped back to use that there as 2 members of UEIM go down. And here comes the pressure once again, Drift, from Hanran. Some bubble pressure. And now the suction bomb rush pressure is going to force the members of UEIM to back up. There is no question about that. The bubble is going to be shut down, though. But Origami pushes up a little bit too quickly. It is met with a 2v1 scenario. Now 2 members of Hanran go down with Ice, of course, in the back. Ice now being the last one alive. But 61% of the way already to Stingray here, Drift.
Yeah, and Umbre actually, well, actually, I think UAM's actually got but they had a high presence of the map, but, well, in comes Origami right from behind.
Yeah.
Unsighted.
Right. Yeah, once again, we thought, UEIM was going to make a play there, but now, the mood has been killed. Origami has gotten the flank, the pushes over, just like that. It's amazing how fast, really, some of these higher level teams Drift, like how quickly they capitalize on one tiny mistake or one tiny misplay. It's all about rotations at high level play, and it's all about using your specials in accordance with your team on this high level play. And here we go again, going to be the quick pop with the suction bomb rush. Some more pressure coming out. 2 members of UEIM go down once again. Hanran on the push in the last minute here, and able to get a pick into the rail area, and Ice in a corner. This is a really good spot actually for Ice to be. Unfortunately, it's not going to work out as the splashdown got canceled. Isabel now also going to get canceled out of splashdown. It still is being canceled, and 2020 is not even over. I expect it to be canceled for the entirety of Splatoon 2's life. But Origami getting up on the pedestal, that's a very risky play, meeting a 3v1 scenario here. But the amount of pressure that Hanran is putting on here, Drift, is a little bit too much for UEIM to handle.
Yeah, UEIM, like, once again, just struggling to get out of their spawn, and they have less than 30 seconds. They only have probably one more opportunity to do something.
Yeah, And now Umbri being pushed back by Origami, who lived on the flank. Ice with 3% away on Stingray, 1% away. That is the GG Ray, and they might not even need to use it because Ice is just going to use it on the Rainmaker, and that is actually just going to seal the game because, unfortunately, the member of UEIM did not have that counter Ray ready, and we're just pushed back to the spawn. Just a very tough game for UEIM for sure.
Yeah, even though the scoreline was kind of one-sided, you still need to value that pick that Origami got when UEIM was pushing up on the right side, because had he not got that, you had Isabel already advanced at the map, and I believe Mecha as well, and you really don't know what could have happened from there if the Rainmaker got to where Isabel and I believe Mecha were, as opposed to back near the mini half pipe.
Mm-hmm.